guys, so today what we're going to do is we're going to do a get ready with me video. I prefer the talk through videos. I don't like the ones where they just have music playing and it's just completely silent. I like to actually tell you what I'm applying and the reasons why, and I like to get to talk to you a little bit for my talk through get ready with me videos. So today we're actually going to try out a new foundation. I got this foundation a couple weeks ago. I got this one. It's the Dior Star foundation and the matching Dior Star concealer. I've used them once, but that's still not enough time for me to really base any decisions off of it. So I'm going to use it again with you guys and we're going to see how things go. So today we're going to do a little bit more of the, it's not like dramatic skin, but it's going to be more skin focused. I'm not doing anything to my eyes just because that's not what I'm doing today. So we're going to start off with nice cleanse, hydrated, moisturized skin. And now we're going to do the MAC Matte Cream, and this is going to be our face primer. We're going to do a little bit of this, something around that size. Looks like a pea or a lima bean type of feel. And we're going to just really work and buff this into our skin. So starting with my nose, then my forehead, then my cheeks. I don't want any pores on my nose for sure. And then nothing on, obviously, my forehead or my cheeks. We're going to take the concealer first, and we're going to just throw this on to the under eye areas. You can see that I have really, really dark circles at the moment, but hopefully this concealer will do wonders and get rid of all that for me. And we're also going to run this just down the center of my nose because it's super pink right now. And then I have a little blemish here. And that's all. That's all we're going to do. So I have my beauty blender, which is already pre-moistened. And we're going to take this and just blend the concealer in just a little. So that way the foundation doesn't get kind of stuck to it. And then what I've noticed and what other people have said about this foundation is that it dries down so insanely quickly. It's very strange. The foundation and the concealer do the same thing. It just tries to set itself before you're even done putting it on. Which is a good thing, you know, but I'm not done yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready for you to set. So, how is everyone's new year going? Mine is going quite well. It's busy as always, but it is quite exciting and things are going along quite smoothly, I would say, with this YouTube. And I am really enjoying the way things are kind of shaping up, and it's really exciting. I would like to be moved in a little. Sorry, I just moved you guys in just a little bit because I know that all of you want to probably see what I'm doing. So we're going to take the Dior Skin Foundation, and this one's in 010 or 10, whatever you want to say it is. I had tried out the 20, it was too dark. So if you're anywhere near an NW15, NW20, I would do a 10. So the concealer is on, and we're going to take the Beauty Blender and just apply the foundation this way. I feel like with this foundation, it sets itself almost like a velvet matte powdery finish, which is strange to me. So I like to use the Beauty Blender to apply it because it gives it a little bit extra hydration, and I feel like this foundation kind of needs a little extra boost of hydration. But I have to say that Dior foundations are always the bomb. Like literally, it's like the easiest amount of coverage. You don't have to like think about what you're doing. It just goes on and works. Sometimes when there's not a large shade range, things look very orangey or yellowy on me because I have so much pink in my skin. But I feel like they did a really good job of kind of balancing it out so it's not too pink and not too golden. I'm not opposed to feeling a little bit golden. But if you look like my cheek color to my neck color, it matches extremely well, which is good. Alright, so now that is on, I'm just going to let it kind of sit for a second while I get this other stuff going. I recently just picked up a little sponge just to like powder my foundation. I've never done that before, like I've never been a powderer with a powder puff. So it was something new and I wanted to try it out. So I've been using the Nye Neutral Set, but it's a neutral setting powder, pretty much just translucent. So I got this back for Halloween stuff, but you know, I want to use it because I have it. So I've just been throwing it into the lid of my mineralized foundation powder, just picking it up with the puff, and I'm just going to lightly just kind of roll and press this into the skin. So now that we have the skin all powdered, oh, it looks so good. This foundation is so pretty. We're gonna go in with a tiny bit of, we're gonna do matte bronze today. And we're gonna do it on a dirty brush. We're gonna do it on the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush. And I've just been really enjoying like a lighter kind of gentle contour. Nothing crazy, nothing too over the top, but just enough to warm up the skin, add in some dimension. But like I was saying, what are you guys doing for your New Year's? I know that mine's going well. So what are some of your New Year's resolutions? If you have any good ones, comment below and let me know what you're doing and if they're working out so far now that the month is like halfway over. Alright, so that is pretty much how much bronzer I've been putting on recently. And then I've been also really enjoying I put this away for a long time, a couple months. The Soft and Gentle from MAC, I love it. I've just been lightly kind of running this up the cheekbone. Because it's springtime now, in trend season, so we gotta add some shine back into the skin so it's not so matte. This guy, which is Tenderling. Tenderling is cute. It's a cute little blush. It's very orangey and very corally and very light. It's not over top. It's like pretty much like maybe like a peach sherbet. That's a really good way to describe it. So we're just going to lightly fill in the cheekbone with this. And I really like this because it's not overwhelming, it's not overpowering. But it's cute. It's like super cute. Just kind of blending that in with the Soft and Gentle. Also, I already showed you this in a different video, but I got my lenses in and these glasses. If you don't watch that video, then it's your problem, not mine. So I got these ones, which is the first option. It's like the nerdy kind of hipster one. I love them. I can't see without them, so it's really difficult putting on makeup, but you know, the things that I do. So we're gonna do my brows next, and the way that I've been doing my brows, I'm just gonna speed through this because I've done brow videos in the past and it's almost the same, slightly different, but just different colors. So I'm just gonna comb through them with a spoolie, get them all going the right way. But forever and ever and always, I've been using Wedge. I used Wedge forever to fill in my brows because I thought it was the best color for my brows. But I grabbed a little bit of Omega because everyone always talks about Omega, Omega, Omega. So I grabbed Omega and it's pretty much the exact color of my brow. For the longest time, you know, my brows were whatever. They were nice shape, but Wedge was just too pink. I knew that they were too pink and warm and just kind of red. So I knew that, but I thought that it was as close as it was going to get. Until I got Omega. And Omega, darling. Can you tell? Like, it's not done yet, but it's just exact. It's like my exact hair color. I don't know. I don't know who failed to tell me that I was wearing the wrong color of my brow for 4 years of my life. But hey, I found the right one and it looks fantastic now. So just combing through really roughly, kind of creating a little bit more length on my tail. So now that we have the arch and everything where we want it, I go in with Espresso, which I've used for my brows for a long time, but most of the time when my hair is nice and dark. So we're going to go in and do the underline with the Espresso. Because I'm all about like the ombre brow recently, like, you know, I want it to be still natural. I don't want it to be like freaking super ultra concealed and ultra perfect and refined and you can cut someone with it. Like I do, don't get me wrong, I love brows like that. I really, really do. But for an everyday brow, I don't, one, have time to do that every day. And two, want to look like I'm going to cut you with my eyebrow. So I've just been filling in my brows with a tiny bit of Omega and Espresso. I feel like I went a little heavy with the Espresso because I'm filming with this super bright light, but nonetheless, you get the idea. It's just a little bit more cool tone, and I like it. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of lip. We're going to use Absolutely It lip pencil. It's a pro long wear, so it's going to last you forever on the lip. And I'm going to just lightly wiggle this through. What we're going to do is we're going to take Modesty lipstick, and that's going to lightens it all back up, but it still makes it feel very neutral. But with the pencil underneath, you're just going to prolong the wear of the lipstick. You're not going to have to worry about touching it up or thinking about it or pretty much anything at all. If you wanted to, you could always touch it up with just like the lipstick itself. I wouldn't need to take the pencil with me all day unless I was eating a giant buffet for lunch. But other than that, it should stay pretty well on the lip. After this, it's pretty much an open canvas. You can do your eyes, you can do more on the cheeks, you can do whatever you want. But for me, this is my go-to look as of recently. I don't like to wear things on my eyes every single day, obviously, because I don't do that, ever. But for skin-wise and lip-wise, I do love a good nude lip color. And this is pretty much my everyday routine. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. It was really good to talk to you and see all of you again this week. Do you know what I don't understand? Is something that I don't understand right now is that there's this trend going along that people want to get matched for foundations that don't match their color. It's like, what are you thinking? Like, what are you wanting to do? You're wanting to have a foundation that literally looks orange on your skin? But it's become such a dilemma where I live that whenever I'm matching someone to a foundation, I say, like, you know, the normal stuff, and then they still want something darker. I'm like, so pretty much, yeah, I have to ask them, are you wanting a foundation that gives you color, or are you wanting a foundation that matches your skin? I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's just something that's really been bothering me because I always want my foundation to be as closely matched to my skin as possible. It's like, I can understand if you're tanning or if you spray tan or like if you're going to the beach for like a good solid 3 weeks, but I just don't understand why people are wanting to have foundation that doesn't match their skin. They're purposely putting things on their face that make them look like they don't care. And it's just really annoying to me. But anyway, I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll see you all next week. Alright, bye. Hair elixir from Alterna as well. The stuff is so smooth, like it literally feels like oil.